Right, hello guys. You've probably seen some of the predictions, but we are going to start off by doing a Premier League prediction. Sorry, it's the wrong way, and maybe on your screen you can watch it that way. But yeah, it's my first ever video, so please drop a like on this video, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. These predictions are quite bold. Obviously, my favourite club is Leicester City. Sadly, got relegated at the end of last season. But I think the Premier League could be really bold with 3 new amazing teams. Burnley, Sunderland and Leeds. So let's get into it. In 20th place, I was quite bold with who I picked here. I don't think they've done that much. They did do the signing of Kyle Walker. But other than that, nothing's really happened. They came up with 100 points. Oh no, was it 100? Yeah, I think it was about 100 points. So ball knowledge isn't the best with Burnley. But it is Burnley, yes. I've just literally gave it away. How stupid am I? But yeah, Burnley, I don't think they've got it. I think Kyle Walker could be a good asset to their club, but I don't think they are going to survive. They're going to have an absolutely abysmal season. And 20th place, going out quicker than ever. 19th, this team are going to be like a big shock, I think. They could either turn up or they may not. They're a bit like Ipswich last season. They looked like they were going to turn up, but they didn't. It's going to be Sunderland. Obviously, the sign of Granit Xhaka is an absolute amazing sign. I think he could be a key role to their midfield. Jotting through, slotting through. A prime Kevin De Bruyne at that matter. And so, they may be 19th, but I think Granit Xhaka could be a beautiful sign. He may stay in the Championship with them next season if they actually do get relegated. And he could be a prime asset to that Championship season as well. Our final relegation spot is not someone you're going to expect. People are going to probably put in these comments that it isn't a good signing, it's a stupid choice, blah, blah, blah. But it's Wolves. They have lost Cunha to Manchester United, who was their prime goal scorer. Obviously, last season they lost Pedro Neto. They've just lost Gonzalo Guedes to Real Sociedad. They can't do anything now. They've barely got any of the team. And it is literally, they're going to have Paul. They were in a relegation battle last season with Cunha. What they're going to do without him, nothing. They are relegated. I am sorry that this could happen. They sacked their manager last season. They brought in a new one. I think they're going to have to sack him. They're going to end up sacking him, but I don't think they're going to do absolutely anything. 18th place finish for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 17th. And I put this team here due to, obviously, they've just also came up from the Championship. It is Leeds United. They haven't done the best of, I don't know who they've actually bought. I can't think, but obviously Ellen Road is a really loud stadium, some amazing fans, and I think they will be happy with the survival. I think Leeds could do it. They have got some actual good people. They've got a good style of football, and I think they could just survive. Very slimly, could be by a point or two, but I think they will survive, and it will come down to that last day. Okay, 16th. I don't know if people are going to like this choice either. They have got a new manager from last season. Well, it was midway through last season, obviously after sacking Sean Dyche. They brought in David Moyes. Everton, they're at a new stadium now. I can't remember the name of it. Obviously, they have just left Goodison Park. Their fans are going to light up this stadium better than ever. Obviously, it's going to be fun with the Merseyside derbies. They were really good with them derbies last year. They were just an alright team, obviously. They're still going to be fighting for this relegation, but I think they are a good team and will have a clear survivor. This could be by like 5-ish points. 15th. I don't know if anyone's going to like this one either. These are just my choices. You might have your choices. If you disagree, put in the comments who you think should replace them and where the teams you disagree with finish. But it's West Ham United. Yeah, I don't think they've really done anything in the transfer window. Yeah, they've got Bowen, Paqueta. I don't think they're going to be there for much longer. Nicholas Füllkrug, obviously. Seen him in the summer series, Premier League summer series. They were actually decent, but still didn't look the best. So I do think 15th, obviously, isn't like they're going to be getting relegated. But, yeah. 14th. Shocking. And I think people may agree with me on this one. Sorry, the picture's dark, but it's Brentford. They have just lost Mbeumo to Manchester United. They could be on the verge of losing Johan Wissa, who was literally a key person. Them two linking up, who they're going to have. They haven't got Ivan Toney, he obviously left last season, I think, or the season before. They haven't got Mikko Damsgaard, who was literally their captain, an amazing, prime Kevin De Bruyne on that team as well. He is going to join Arsenal. So, who are they going to have? I do think they could finish lower, but obviously I think 14th is an alright place for them to finish. 13th. Yeah, I have a feeling this could be bang on. Fulham. What do I say about this club? They were playing some amazing football last season. They're going to play some amazing football this season. I don't know what you can even say about this club. This club is going to show everything. They're going to put everything to it. They want to finish higher than 13th, but I think they will finish 13th. Yes. Absolutely yes. I don't know what to say. 12th. Crystal Palace. There are rumours that they could be losing Eberenchi Eze, who is literally their prime man. Obviously, there's talks of them losing Mark Guehi to Newcastle, I think, is the rumour. Maybe Liverpool. Could be them two clubs. Eze could be moving to Arsenal. So, I think they're going to probably end up having to sign someone to fill in that role. They could actually finish lower if they lose Eze. But as of now, they've still got Eze. They've still got Guehi. So 12th finish could be where they finish. They've finished 12th for the last 2 seasons now. Could this be a third season run and they finished 12th? Obviously, they won the FA Cup over Manchester City. Literally, congrats to them. They're going in the Community Shield against Liverpool. I really hope they win it. That will just I don't know what to say. That would be the best thing for this club. A bit of debate whether they'll be in Europa League or Conference League, due to their owners being partly with another club, Lyon, in the Europa League. So, yeah, there's a bit of discussion over that. But we will. It's August 2nd, so come on, you've got to make a decision. But we will see this decision very shortly. 11th. Yeah, 11th. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, the Seagulls. You can't really say much about this club either. Their manager is quality, Hurtula. Literal quality. They've just lost João Pedro, so obviously could be a bit of a blow for them. They've still got Danny Welbeck, but I think they can play some really good football when you want them to. They can dribble through you. They can show you a masterclass of a game, and I think they will show it a lot of times this season. So 11th they finish. 10th, come on. A lot of people may disagree. A lot of people may agree. A lot of people may think they're higher. A lot of people may think they're lower. Manchester United. Ruben Amorim have done some alright signings actually. Bryan Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha. Like, you have just signed, or you've just literally ruined two teams, literal, yeah, whole team. These two were masterclasses for their old clubs. So obviously, Mbeumo, Brentford, Wolves, Cunha, joining this one team who were literally abysmal last season, 13th finish, a loss in the Europa League to Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah. But I think this team could actually do something, and I really hope they do. I will actually beg. I really want them to do something. I don't like the club as much, but I've got mates who like the club. It's from the prime days when they had Ronaldo going to FA Cup finals all the time, Community Shields. Yeah. Eric Ten Hag era has gone. Ruben Amorim have started with half season. It says first full season, I think. Oh no, it is. Yeah, it's first full season, I think. Good luck to him. 9th. Sorry about my ball knowledge. But I think this team, it's just, they're an alright team when they've got the ball, when they have the chance to. Sorry, this picture's also dark. Bournemouth, if you can't tell. Bournemouth are a really good team. They've just lost Milo Kerkez to Liverpool. I think they haven't got Philip Billing anymore. So, it is a bit of a hard season, but I think they will make the signings to overrule it. Overrule. What am I saying? Overrule it. Sorry, it's literally like 12 o'clock and I had to wake up early this morning, so my brain isn't braining, guys. But yeah, I think they can make some really key signings to obviously get through and finish 9th. But yeah. 8th. This one is a key one. Sorry, this picture also dark. Tottenham Hotspurs. They've just won the Europa League. They're in Champions League football. Like, what do you want me to say here? Other than, yeah, they could be losing Heung-min Son. That could be like the biggest blow for them, like, possible. To lose Heung-min Son, who has literally been there for like 10 odd years. He has been their best player. And you just lose him like that. He wants to leave. So it could be lower for them. They could be back where they were last season, 17th. They could be a bit higher. They could be even in relegation battle like they were last season, kind of. But 8th is I put them there, obviously, because of how they played end of the season in the Europa League final, obviously. It was not a bad game. A lucky goal, Brennan Johnson. They've still got him. But they could finish lower. 7th. I think this team finished here last season after some amazing performance. It's Nottingham Forest. It's my rivals. And I hate to see them where they are. Obviously, I think Conference League next season. So they're in Europe. I hate to see them where they are. Literal. Yeah. But I can't help that they are being amazing. Obviously, I think it was 7th last season. 7th this season, probably. I think they could be lower with this Europe knocking them down a bit. They could go win Europe and go into the Europa League. I hate to see that happen. I will literally cry. But obviously, they've kept Morgan Gibbs-White. Congrats to them. But yeah, I really hope they drop down and get relegated. But I can't help it. 6th. Guys, absolute 6th. Sorry, this picture was so dark. Aston Villa. They've got Ollie Watkins. They've still got Youri Tielemans, who has left Leicester. He was a prime legend there, kind of. Sorry, Youri Tielemans. He was a prime passer in the FA Cup win for Leicester City against Chelsea. So, yeah. Buendia, Leon Bailey, Ramsey. They have just got some key people who obviously can help them be the best. Yeah. Just since this Unai Emery has changed this club around, I think they were 6th Europa League, and I don't think they'll finish Champions League, sadly. But good luck to them. Here we go to Champions League. There used to be 4. There's 5 spots for this Champions League now. Which I have put this team, who I think were here last season. Obviously, it could go lower because they might be losing the star player. But Newcastle. They may be losing Alexander Isak. Are you having a laugh? To a club that is already top quality. Liverpool. Like, Liverpool, are you having a laugh? Having a laugh. But Newcastle could, after then, yeah, they were in a run for Hugo Ekitike, who Liverpool's also stole. Liverpool's also got Florian Wirtz. They want 3 strikers. With Darwin Núñez also they've got. Like, what they're going to do? Are they going to sell Darwin Núñez? Obviously, we'll get to speak to them in a minute. But Newcastle 5th place, and they've robbed Leicester's star player as well, Harvey Barnes. They could be on the eyes for Mark Guehi in their defence. So 5th's a solid place. Champions League again. Obviously, last time they were in the Champions League, they did drop a bit. So, I think they're used to it now, so it may not happen anymore. 4th. This team, Chelsea. They could be losing Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, I should have said it earlier, to Everton. They have just signed João Pedro. They've just won the Club World Cup against PSG, who were literally beating every English team. They beat Aston Villa, they beat Liverpool, they beat Manchester City. They beat Inter Milan in the Champions League final 5-0. And then these go back to them 3-0. Like, they've got the coldest person in the Premier League, Cole Palmer. Obviously scored 2 in that game. He is literally the cold breeze of the Premier League. It's like Manchester City's nightmare. But I have a feeling 4th, they could finish higher. But I doubt it with the 3 teams who are left to pick. Congrats to you, Chelsea. Thank you for robbing our best player. I was about to say thank you, like, what the hell. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, obviously he could be leaving you now also. I want him to come back to Leicester, but he could be joining Everton. Let's go to 3rd. 3rd. I might get a bit of hate in the comments for this. Arsenal. They have just signed Victor Gyökeres. They could be signing Eberenchi Eze. Like, they are signing some good people. But I think after their finishing 2nd is now going down to 3rd. I just have a feeling that Mikel Arteta isn't going to be able to keep pushing for that quality of football with the other 2 teams getting better. These are trying to get better. But yeah, they've lost Noni Madueke, obviously. I think that was also Chelsea. No. They've just signed Noni Madueke. I'm stupid. I told you my brain isn't braining, guys. But yeah, they've just signed Noni Madueke, also from Chelsea. I was getting mixed up there. But yeah, hopefully they maybe finish higher. Or hopefully I get the points if they do finish here. But we'll have to see. So that means 2nd. It's out to Manchester City and Liverpool. Obviously, pause the video here. Put in the comments who you think will finish 2nd, who you think will finish 1st before watching it. But it's Manchester City. They have went on a run. They have signed Ryan Aït-Nouri, Cherki. Who else? They could be losing Jack Grealish, so a real blow for them. They have signed some other key players, but I can't think off the top of my head. They've signed James Trafford as a backup goalkeeper. He could be a starter. So Manchester City are improving. Obviously, they've got Omar Mouche, Erling Haaland, like the prime striker in the Premier League. Foden, who is looking like he is kind of coming back. Yeah. Obviously, they have just lost Kevin De Bruyne, though. A real blow. Like, I don't know, the haunt of the Premier League. He is gone. So a lot of teams can try and fight on this, but still second. So that means our Premier League champion, you've got that trophy there, you've got the logo. It is Liverpool. Again. Arne Slot has joined this team to go on a mad one to score 2. I do want to have a bit of condolence though to Liverpool, who sadly did lose Diego Jota in a car crash. He was a Portuguese superstar, so my condolences to everyone who knew this bloke. He was a really good striker. Family, friends, fans of the clubs he played for. I'm sorry for the loss of your star man. I'm going to do 5 seconds silence. I would do a minute, but it's a bit hard on the thing. So I'm going to do a bit of silence from. Okay. Thank you to Diego Jota for everything he'd done. Obviously, Andre Silva as well. A bit selfish to not mention him. Condolences to him and his family and friends also. But yeah, Liverpool could win the Premier League. Obviously, Florian Wirtz, an absolute key player. There could be some Alexander Isak from Newcastle. There could be some Guehi. It's, just Liverpool for you. The best person in the Premier League. Alexander Isak. Not really. He's got the best shot in the league. They have lost Trent Alexander-Arnold. There are talks he could be losing Konate. But yeah. Thank you. That is the Premier League. I'm just going to go back so you can kind of see who you are looking at here. Champions. At this video, please put that in the comments. I will do obviously a championship one, which I do need to do quickly because they start next week, and I also need to do our predictions. I've left it quite late. Or did it start this week? No, it's next week they start. So I've left it quite late, so I'm going to try and get them put in. Premier League I can do after the championship. I'm going to do championship before I do the Premier League predictions. Or the games, but obviously, if you didn't like my predictions, please put what you would change. Other than that, have an amazing day. Peace out.